Welcome to our comprehensive guide on decision-making, a crucial skill for success in both personal and professional life. Let's dive into the key aspects that will help you make better decisions. But I want to ask, why is it so crucial? It's not just about achieving external markers of success. It's about understanding that every choice we make is a reflection of what we believe, a step towards or away from the impact we want to have on the world. This isn't just about making choices, it's about choosing with purpose, with a clear understanding of our own personal why. When we talk about the importance of good decision-making, it's easy to list the benefits: success, productivity, confidence. But let's go deeper. Why do these things truly matter? Good decisions drive success, yes, but it's the kind of success that aligns with our core purpose that truly fulfills us. Enhanced productivity isn't merely about getting more done, it's about channeling our energy effectively towards what we believe in, creating value that extends beyond a to-do list. When our decisions are rooted in a clear why, the confidence they build isn't arrogance, it's a quiet assurance that we are acting in accordance with our deepest convictions, empowering us to lead and inspire others. Consider the impact on our interactions and our environment. Good decisions, those aligned with a foundational why, naturally reduce conflicts because the underlying intent is clearer and often shared. When people understand the why behind a choice, even if they don't agree with every detail, there's a basis for trust and understanding. This fosters accountability, not as a system of punishment, but as a shared commitment to the intended outcome. It's about creating a culture, whether in a team or in our personal lives, where choices are made responsibly because their connection to a larger purpose is understood and valued by everyone involved. The world of decision-making is filled with various models and approaches: rational decision-making, intuitive decision-making, bounded rationality, the Vroom-Yetton-Jago model, the OODA Loop, even a simple pros and cons analysis. These aren't just academic exercises, they are different kinds of compasses, each designed to help us navigate the complex terrain of choice. The key isn't to master every single one, but to understand why they exist and when to use them. Why would we choose a rational, data-driven approach for one decision, and rely on our gut, our intuition for another? It comes back to the nature of the why behind the decision itself. Think about it. A pros and cons list helps us weigh tangible outcomes, but what if the why is about an intangible value, like trust or artistic integrity? Intuition often kicks in when our subconscious recognizes patterns that align with a deeply held belief or purpose, a why that we might not even be able to articulate fully. The OODA Loop, observe, orient, decide, act, is brilliant when the why involves rapid adaptation and response in a changing environment. Bounded rationality reminds us that our why must operate within real-world constraints. Each model offers a different lens, a different strength to help ensure that the path we choose truly serves the why that drives us. Decisions come in many forms, and understanding their type helps us appreciate the specific why they serve. Consider programmed decisions, the routine, almost automatic choices we make daily. Their why is efficiency, to free up our cognitive resources for the non-programmed decisions. These are the novel, complex situations where our why is truly challenged and has the opportunity to shine, where we must forge new paths. Strategic decisions, for example, are all about the long-term why. They define the vision, the ultimate purpose of an organization or even our own lives. They ask, why do we exist and where are we going? Then we have tactical and operational decisions. The why of tactical decisions is to determine how we will achieve the broader strategic why. They are the plans and larger actions. Operational decisions are about the why of daily execution, ensuring that the smallest actions are consistent with the overarching purpose. And what about individual versus group decisions? An individual decision often reflects a personal why, a choice rooted in one's own values and aspirations. Group decisions, ideally, are driven by a shared why, a collective purpose that unites diverse perspectives towards a common goal. Recognizing the type of decision clarifies the scale and nature of the why we are addressing. There's a common process outlined for making decisions: identify the problem, gather information, identify alternatives, evaluate options, choose the best one, implement it, and then review and learn. This isn't just a mechanical checklist, it's a journey, and each step is an opportunity to connect more deeply with our why. Identifying the problem isn't just about finding what's broken, it's about understanding how the current situation deviates from our intended purpose, our ideal state driven by our why. Gathering information isn't just data collection. It's about seeking truth and context so that our why can be pursued with wisdom and clarity. When we identify alternatives, we're not just brainstorming random ideas, we're exploring different potential paths to fulfill the same core why. Evaluating those options means weighing them not just on superficial merits like cost or speed, but on how profoundly they align with our deepest values and objectives, the very essence of our why. Choosing the best alternative then becomes an act of commitment, a declaration of which path best serves that purpose. Implementation is where the why takes tangible form, where our beliefs translate into action. And the review, it's about learning, refining, and ensuring our future actions serve our why even more effectively. To consistently make decisions that resonate with and advance our why, we need more than just a good process. We need to cultivate certain innate human skills. Critical thinking, for instance, is paramount. It's the ability to dissect information, to question assumptions, and to see beyond the surface, ensuring that our why isn't being led astray by faulty logic or incomplete data. Creativity is another vital skill. It's not just for artists or inventors. It's the capacity to envision novel solutions when the conventional paths to achieving our why are blocked or inadequate. It's about finding new ways to express our purpose. Emotional intelligence plays a crucial role, especially when our why involves influencing, leading, or collaborating with others. Understanding our own emotions and motivations, and empathizing with those of others, allows us to navigate the human element of decision-making effectively. Risk assessment, viewed through the lens of why, isn't about becoming risk-averse. It's about discerning which risks are worth taking in pursuit of a compelling purpose. Collaboration allows us to combine our why with others, creating something larger and more impactful. And adaptability ensures that as the world changes, our why remains our steadfast guide, even if the methods to achieve it must evolve. The landscape of decision-making is rarely static. We face varying conditions, from clarity to complete fog. Making decisions under certainty, where outcomes are known, is straightforward, but this is rare. More often we operate under uncertainty, where the future is unclear, and the results of our choices are unpredictable. It is precisely in these moments that a strong, well-defined why acts as an internal compass. It provides direction and conviction when external signposts are missing, giving us the courage to step forward into the unknown, trusting that our purpose will guide us. Then there's decision-making under risk, where we can identify potential outcomes and assign probabilities, but some outcomes are undesirable. Here, our why helps us weigh the potential rewards against the potential costs. Is the pursuit of this why worth the specific dangers involved? It helps us differentiate calculated risks from reckless gambles. And perhaps most challenging is ambiguity, where not only are the outcomes unknown, but the very nature of the problem is ill-defined. In such dense fog, our why becomes the lighthouse, the single fixed point we can orient ourselves by, helping us to ask the right questions and find a starting point when all else is shifting and unclear. Even with the best intentions, the path to making decisions aligned with our why is fraught with challenges. Information overload is a common one. The sheer volume of data can overwhelm us, making it difficult to discern what truly matters and how it connects to our core purpose. Cognitive biases, those inherent mental shortcuts and blind spots we all possess, can subtly steer us away from our why, leading us to make choices that confirm pre-existing beliefs rather than serve our true objectives. Time pressure is another significant hurdle, often forcing us into reactive short-term thinking that can compromise a more profound long-term why. The fear of failure can be paralyzing. It can tempt us to choose the safe, predictable option, even if it means abandoning a more ambitious or authentic why that truly inspires us. In group settings, groupthink, the tendency to conform for the sake of harmony, can lead to a collective abandonment of a shared why, resulting in decisions that no single individual truly believes in. And then there are ethical dilemmas, where different whys may genuinely conflict, the why of organizational success versus the why of individual integrity, for example. Recognizing these obstacles is the crucial first step in navigating them and keeping our true why at the forefront. So how do we translate this understanding of why into consistently effective, purpose-driven decisions? It begins with defining clear objectives for each significant choice. What does success look like if my why is genuinely honored in this situation? This clarity acts as a powerful filter. Using data and logic is not about suppressing intuition, but about grounding our why in reality, ensuring that our aspirations are pursued with evidence and reason, not just wishful thinking. Seeking diverse perspectives and expert opinions is also key. It guards against the echo chamber, ensuring our why is robust and well-informed, not insular. Limiting our options paradoxically can be liberating. When faced with too many choices, it's easy to lose sight of the why. Narrowing them down to those that genuinely resonate with our core purpose makes the decision clearer. Whenever possible, testing decisions on a smaller scale allows us to see if the chosen path truly serves our why in practice before we commit significant resources. And perhaps most importantly, we must cultivate the habit of learning from every outcome, especially mistakes. Each experience is a lesson, refining our understanding of our why and how to better navigate towards it in the future. These are not just tips, they are practices for living a why-driven life. Remember, decision-making is both an art and a science. By using structured approaches, improving problem-solving skills, and learning from experience, you can make better, more confident decisions. And as we've explored today, at the heart of that art and science, fueling both the structure and the skill, is your why. It's the understanding that every single choice, from the monumental to the mundane, is an opportunity to articulate what you believe, what you stand for, and the impact you intend to create in the world. This journey of mastering decision-making isn't about reaching some mythical state of error-free choices. Perfection isn't the goal. Instead, it's about cultivating a profound and ongoing awareness of your own unique purpose, your guiding why. It's about developing the courage and the discipline to consistently ask why, before you jump to what or how. This simple shift in sequence can transform decision-making from a burdensome task into a deeply meaningful act of leadership, self-expression, and contribution. It's about alignment and integrity. So, as you go forward from here, I encourage you to carry this principle with you. Let your why be the compass that orients you in times of uncertainty, the anchor that provides stability amidst chaos, and the wellspring of inspiration for your most courageous and impactful choices. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. We believe that understanding and acting from our why is the foundation for a more fulfilling life and a better world, and we're excited to continue this exploration with you.